Hey guys, this is Woody at Throwing Digital Sheep and welcome to News Roundup. This is where we bring you the latest in game news, previews and announcements. Originally set to launch with the PlayStation 4, Driveclub suffered numerous setbacks and delays before its eventual release in October 2014. The studio had also promised to release a free version of the title to PlayStation Plus subscribers that would be available alongside the full release, but this was delayed due to persistent problems with the game's servers. Now 8 months after the game's launch, the PlayStation Plus edition is finally available for download. This free edition, however, isn't the entire game. Players playing this version will be able to create their own races on 13 tracks, have up to 15 cars in their garage and access all the game's trophies. Players will need to purchase the full version to access the game's 40 additional cars as well as the 65 other tracks across various countries. The space-themed puzzled indie platformer Shiftlings is out now on Nintendo Wii U. Shiftlings is an indie puzzle platformer from Rock Pocket Games in which you control two alien engineers, Purple Plop and Green Goop, tethered together by an air hose trying to fix the galaxy, completely oblivious to the fact they are taking part in a game show. Whilst attached together, the players must pass gas between Purple Plop and Green Goop in order to solve puzzles in a variety of ways, and such as to fit in tight spaces, activate switches and even use others to bounce around. Using these skills, the players must navigate hazardous environments across 5 intergalactic worlds with a total of 50 stages to explore and solve puzzles. Throwing Digital Sheep Yazir Amir reviewed the PlayStation 4 version back in March, giving Shiftlings 7 out of 10. Kickstarter funded Whispering Willows, developed by Nightlight Interactive, will be released on Nintendo eShop and Xbox One this summer. In this 2D horror game, players take the role of Alina, trying to solve the mysterious disappearance of her father. Among the hand-painted visuals, players will use Alina's gifts of astral projection to solve puzzles, help lost souls and solve the mystery of her lost father. Devil May Cry 4 Special Edition is available for download on Xbox One and PlayStation 4. The revamp will feature added content like 3 new playable characters, Virgil, Trish and Lady, each bringing their own unique player style to the DMC adventure. There will also be new game modes like Legendary Dark Knight mode, and for the fans that can't get enough demon slashing quick enough, Turbo mode. Acclaimed studio Don't Nod, developer of Life is Strange and Remember Me, have announced a partnership with Focus Home Interactive to create new title Vampire, a new RPG built in the Unreal Engine 4. Check out the concept trailer above. Vampire is set in early 20th century Britain as the country is crippled by disease as a result of the Spanish flu. Players take the role of Jonathan E. Reed, a military surgeon who upon returning home from war finds himself transformed into a vampire. Players will wander the streets and interact with the characters that make up the 20th century Britain, each with their own identities and importance. Players will be able to accept missions from these characters, but eventually the vampiric bloodlust will take over and the players will have no choice but to hunt. Vampire is set to release in Xbox and PlayStation for 2017. Destiny has responded to fans with regards to Luke Smith's comments at a recent Eurogamer interview. Everything is revolving around the fact that in order for gamers to get all the content for the upcoming Fallen King, they would have to purchase the collector's edition set at $79.99, containing all of the previous expansions including the Fallen King. Luke Smith, during the interview with Eurogamer, was quoted saying, "You're feeling anxious because you want this exclusive content but you don't know yet how much you want it. The notion of spending this money is making you anxious, I can see it. If I fired up a video right now and showed you the emotes, you would throw money at the screen." Luke Smith has made a following statement saying, "Reading my interview with Eurogamer and imagining it came from some random developer or a game I love, that random developer looks like an asshat. But that asshat was me and those words rightfully anger you. I'm sorry my words made it sound as if Bungie doesn't care about their most loyal fans. We do care, we are listening, and we will make it right." The Fallen King will be available on September the 15th. And now news on Xbox Gold membership. Fans will be receiving 2 free Xbox games a month. This has been said to be something of a celebrity anniversary offer of Gold that's been rolling for 2 years now. The offer will be starting in July and the first AAA game to jump onto the offer will be the Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, coupled with indie games So Many Me. It will be interesting to see how PlayStation responds to this over time. On the Halo front, Spartan Locke, the antagonist to the Master Chief, will be getting a new voice. Mike Coulter, who was the voice of Locke, is now to be replaced by Ike Amadi. This is an interesting change given the build-up with the actor Mike Coulter on Halo Nightfall TV series. Activision has shared a behind-the-scenes trailer for Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 5 featuring interviews with Tony Hawk himself and several others in the game. The video has some emphasis on how Pro Skater will have a much bigger online presence than previous titles. The Create a Park mode lets players craft their own skating environment and then share their creations with the skating community in a number of cooperative and competitive ways. Fans of the series can look forward to the familiar playstyle that made the Pro Skater series successful all those years ago. Players old and new will be able to pull off the endless combos and mind-blowing tricks that are the hallmarks of the series. As we find out more information, we'll bring it straight to you. Okay, and finally, competition time! This week we are giving away a free PS4 copy of Batman Arkham Knight. For a chance to win, simply click the subscribe button to our Throwing Digital Sheep YouTube channel. Thank you for watching, and if you haven't done so already, make sure you hit the subscribe button to keep up to date with the latest console gaming news. Don't forget to follow us on our Twitter page at TDSUK_tweets or our Facebook page. Of course, for everything else, go to throwingdigitalsheep.com.